So the 49ers, it was 2 weeks ago now. Again, the weeks and days continue to blur during this ongoing pandemic, but it was 2 weeks ago that the 49ers moved from 12 to 3, putting themselves in position to draft a quarterback. We all believe, or at least not all, but many are saying that Mac Jones will be the pick at number 3. There was an interesting back and forth earlier this week between Dan Patrick and Nick Saban, the I'm not going to be the Alabama coach, on the Pro Day 2, where Mac Jones threw, Kyle Shanahan was there, John Lynch was there, 49ers coach and GM respectively. Here's Saban on whether and to what extent they had a conversation with him about Mac Jones.
What did you tell Kyle Shanahan about Mac Jones?
He didn't ask me a thing. I said hi to him. John Lynch, too. They did not ask me a thing about him. They didn't ask me a thing.
Wow.
Maybe they thought they weren't allowed to because, out there on the pro day floor, which is where I saw them, I think that I don't know all their rules, but I think their rule is they're not really allowed to talk to me.
Yeah, that's not the rule. Coaches and GMs are allowed to talk to college coaches at pro days. Urban Meyer stood next to Dabo Swinney for the entirety of listening to the ball whiz out of the hands of Trevor Lawrence. So I don't know what Nick Saban's doing there. I don't know if he's trying to help cover up or whatever. And just because they didn't talk to him there, even if they didn't talk to him there, they can talk to him whenever they want to talk to him. They can call him whenever they want. One of the things Saban said a couple of years ago in a documentary with Bill Belichick is, I'm amazed more college coaches, or pro coaches, don't call me to find out about the guys who have played for me. So the 49ers aren't going to take Mac Jones without doing their full and complete diligence, Peter. So I just thought that was kind of odd, but I don't think it means much as to what the 49ers are thinking about doing.
The reason I don't think it means anything is that, the 49ers, the one thing they don't want to do is they don't want to show their hand. And so they're not going to glom on to Nick Saban and spend 20 minutes with him at the pro day grilling him because there are other people around. I mean, what they do, I'm sure, absolutely sure, is, call Nick Saban or, FaceTime or Zoom with Nick Saban for a half hour or 45 minutes to sort of ask him about it. But I'm going to be a little bit naive, and I don't mean to suggest that this is what happened. They might have spent 4 hours talking to Nick Saban at some point, or collectively. But Kyle Shanahan, all he wants to do is scout the player, watch him, study him as closely as he can. And to do that, all he's got to do is watch 17 games, however many games he played at Alabama. Watch every snap. I'm sure he's got some questions about it. Hey, on this play, what did you see? Well, he can ask Mac Jones that. So without trying to sound naive, because clearly every head coach has stuff that they can tell, his acquiring coach about him. I don't think it's that important for them to grill Nick Saban for very long. And I certainly don't think they would do it on the floor during his workout.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. And really, when we think about the draft that starts in 20 days, the biggest mystery right now is what the first mystery is, what will the 49ers do? And to a certain extent, there's value in milking that if you are the 49ers, because you get a lot of free publicity over the course of the next 20 days as everyone is trying to figure out, is it Mac Jones? Is it Justin Fields? Could it be Trey Lance at number 3? And the NFL has to like that too, Peter, because why are we tuning in on Thursday night, first night of the draft, if we know picks 1, 2, 3? Don't need to tune in for the first hour of the draft. We'll be there for the Falcons at number 4. What are they going to do? So I think the league probably a little bit dismayed that it's so obvious that it's Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson 1 and 2, but not dismayed that we don't know for sure what the 49ers will do, and we definitely don't know what the Falcons are going to do. They may trade out of that spot. They may use that pick. If they use that pick, will they take a quarterback? We simply do not know it.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.